What up, ninjas? We're going to show some more Ezekiel chokes. So I didn't want all my no-gi guys to tune out, so I'm going to show a no-gi version of it. The thing I love about the Ezekiel choke is, again, it's on the trachea, not the carotid artery. The carotid artery is a slow choke. It takes 4, 5, 6 seconds to really get a reaction on the carotid versus the trachea. You get a quick, immediate reaction. The downside with that, though, you got to be careful, though. You're not trying to, like, literally crush your opponent's or your partner, not your opponent, your partner's trachea. So remember, when you started jiu-jitsu, the goal wasn't so that you could beat all the purple belts, right? If you're like me, your goal was so that you could be better than your previous self. So each day you step on these mats, your goal isn't to just beat everybody. Your goal is really to be better than you were the last time you stepped on the mat. So be mindful of that and don't lose sight of that, you know, when you're training. So here we are in side control. I'm working my way to the mount. I want you to pay attention how I'm going to keep my head really tight to his head as I mount. My head's going to drive into his neck. My right hand now is going to come out, and I'm going to slide my fingertips up underneath his chin. And then as I go to flip his chin over, I'm going to drop my shoulder back, and I'm going to put my hand on top of my shoulder, just like that. My right arm is going to grab onto my forearm. Now watch how I create pressure here. My head stays down here as I drive my shoulder into his neck right there. And that's going to create a lot of pressure, boom, really fast. But again, my goal isn't to kill my teammate, my partner, my friend. My goal is to get a submission, but not at the cost of my friend's neck here too either. So I'm staying nice and tight here with my head. As I mount, I keep that head in here, driving, creating that pressure against his head. I want to make it uncomfortable here. Again, I'm not trying to kill him. I'm just trying to set up my submission. So my hand comes up, my palm goes under his chin, and I'm going to lift his chin up, and then I'm going to flip my hand in the other direction like that. But I'm going to do it with my head down here to control his temple. So I lift it up, and as I drop my shoulder back, I put my shoulder underneath my palm. My right arm is going to grab my forearm. So I was here, I'm going to grab on top of my forearm. As I drive my head down, I push with my shoulder. If I need additional pressure, I can get right up on my toes here and drive right into his neck. I get a lot of pressure from my legs really, really fast. So from side control, nice tight position. Again, keeping that head down, driving into him. My right arm comes up, I lift his chin up, and I grab onto my shoulder. I grab my forearm, I make my nice temple-to-temple pressure. And look, I can drive here with the shoulder. I can lock my legs down here and drive from my stomach too, and create a lot of pressure moving forward or even up on my toes. You get a massive amount of pressure really, really fast. So again, this is my version of the no-gi Ezekiel, which is a great little choke. If you haven't checked out my gi version of it, make sure you check that out. I flip it over and I drop my shoulder back. I grab the forearm, again, temple to temple as I drive forward up onto the toes here. If I go up on the toes and he tries to go back to his guard here, it's okay. I'll let him have the guard. Because again, I can create that pressure. And I have enough pressure that I can finish the choke in spite of the position that I'm in. Play with the choke, keep molding the clay. Happy training, ninjas. Os.